Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, has issued his strongest warning yet since taking power, declaring that avenging his slain father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is the demand of the nation and must certainly happen. His message came as Iran concluded days of funeral ceremonies for the former supreme leader, raising fresh fears that the U.S.-Iran conflict could be entering an even more dangerous phase. So, why is the region once again on edge? In a written message released on Telegram, Mojtaba Khamenei vowed to avenge the deaths of his father and others killed during the conflict. He declared, "We pledge to avenge the blood of the martyred leader and all the martyrs of these two wars." He also warned that freedom seekers across the world would each play a role in what he described as a divine mission, signaling that Iran's response may not be limited to its own borders. Even as mediators, including Qatar, work to rescue the fragile ceasefire, Iran insists any peace deal now depends entirely on Washington. Iran's ambassador to the United Nations accused the United States of violating international law and breaching the Memorandum of Understanding. Tehran also reiterated that responsibility for managing navigation through the Strait of Hormuz rests exclusively with Iran, making the strategic waterway the center of the ongoing dispute. The crisis escalated dramatically after the United States launched a fresh wave of strikes on around 140 Iranian military targets. According to U.S. Central Command, the operation targeted missile launch sites, drone facilities, naval assets, command centers, ammunition depots, and coastal surveillance systems. Washington said the objective was to significantly degrade Iran's military capabilities after Tehran announced it was closing the Strait of Hormuz until further notice. Iran responded by claiming missile and drone attacks against U.S. military facilities across Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, and Jordan. The UAE announced its air defenses intercepted incoming threats. Kuwait activated air defense systems against hostile aerial targets, while Bahrain sounded nationwide emergency sirens. In Qatar, residents reported loud explosions after Iran claimed it targeted Al Udeid Air Base, the largest American military installation in the Middle East. Several of Iran's battlefield claims, however, have not been independently verified. The Strait of Hormuz has once again emerged as the biggest flashpoint. Iran claimed it stopped another commercial vessel and later announced the strategic waterway would remain closed until further notice. The UK Maritime Trade Operation said a Cyprus-flagged container ship caught fire after an attack, forcing its crew to abandon the vessel. The closure threatens one of the world's busiest energy routes, through which nearly 20% of global oil trade passes. As military operations intensified, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth posted a blunt warning. Iran made a poor choice, now they pay. Iran's top negotiator Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf fired back, declaring, "The era of one-sided deals is over. Keep your word or pay the price." The exchange reflects how diplomacy is rapidly giving way to confrontation, with missile interceptions, emergency alerts, commercial shipping under threat, and both sides exchanging increasingly aggressive warnings. The Gulf remains on the highest state of alert. Diplomats are still trying to salvage the ceasefire, but every new strike pushes that goal further away. The biggest concern now is whether the conflict remains contained or expands into a wider regional war with global consequences for energy markets, shipping, and international security.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.